Okay, now we will see how to measure phase power measurement. Now there are 3 phases, so we can use 3 methods to measure the 3-phase power. One method is 1 wattmeter method, second is 2 wattmeter method, and the third one is 3 wattmeter method. Now the circuit which is shown here is of 3 wattmeter method. There are 3 wattmeters. See, this is the first wattmeter, second and third wattmeter. There are 3 wattmeters connected here in each phase. This is phase 1, this is phase R, this is Y, and this is B. So in RYB, separate wattmeter has been connected, and the power, 3-phase power, is given by W1 plus W2 plus W3, where these are the readings of the wattmeters. Similarly, if the loads are connected in delta configuration, so in all the phases the wattmeters are connected, so the connection will be same, and the total power will be W1 plus W2 plus W3, which are the readings of the 3 wattmeters. Let's see the 1 wattmeter method. In a balanced 3-wire 3-phase load circuit, the power in each phase is equal, and therefore total power of the circuit can be determined by multiplying the power measured in any one phase by 3. So in any one of the phases, the power is measured and it is multiplied by 3, and it gives the total power of that system. The disadvantage of this type is that even a slight degree of unbalance in loading produces a large error in the measurement. So 1 wattmeter type, this type of method is not much used in unbalanced load. This method, the 2 wattmeter method, is the most popular method for measurement of power in 3-phase 3-wire load circuit. The circuit shown is the star connected system. The current coils of 2 wattmeters are inserted in any 2 lines, and pressure coil is connected from its own current coil to the line without a current coil. It can be proved that the sum of the power measured by the 2 wattmeter W1 and W2 is equal to the total instantaneous power absorbed by the 3 loads Z1, Z2 and Z3. Now we will see how the 2 wattmeter method gives the total power of the system. It is given by W1 plus W2. These are the readings, and what are the readings? W1 का reading है IR into the voltage drop, and the voltage drop is VRN minus VBN, and W2 का जो reading है, it is IY current through W2. W2 से IY is the current flowing, and the voltage drop here is VYN minus VBN, the difference between these 2 voltages. So the total power will be W1 plus W2, and the readings of these individuals are this. Now solving this bracket, we find out that IR VRN plus IY VYN minus VBN, in bracket it is IR plus IY. Now I know that IR plus IY plus IB is equal to 0. So it becomes that IR plus IY is equal to minus IB. So substituting the value of this by IB, we get plus IB VBN, and rest of the things are same. Now observing this, IR VRN is power 1, this is power 2, and this is power 3. So with the readings of two wattmeters, wattmeter 1 and wattmeter 2, we can calculate the total power of three-phase supply. Now we will see the determination of power factor, how we determine power factor. Now W1 is VL-IL cos 30 degree minus phi, and W2 is VL-IL cos 30 degree plus phi. We know that W1 minus W2 upon W1 plus W2, it comes out to be this, and tan phi will be root 3 this, and cos phi will be given like this. The reactive power will be given this way. Let's take one example. The phase voltage and current of star connected inductive load is 150 volt. So the given data is VPH is equal to 150 and 25 amperes. So IPH is equal to IL is equal to 25 ampere. The load is given, load is inductive, and it is inductive. Power factor of load is 0.7. That means cos phi is 0.707. Assuming that the system is 3-wire and power is measured using 2 wattmeter, find the readings of the wattmeters. Okay, so the solution is given here. The total power is root 3 VL-IL cos phi. Putting the values, we get the value to be 7954, but we know that the total power is the readings of the 2 wattmeters. So wattmeter 1 plus wattmeter 2 का reading भी 7954 होगा. So phi is given by cos inverse 0.707, which comes out to be 45, and I know that tan 45 is equal to 1. Now using this equation, tan phi is equal to root 3 W1 minus W2 upon W1 plus W2. I know the value of W1 plus W2. Put the value here and put the value of tan and phi here. Tan 45 degree is 1. Now the equation comes out to be this. So using this equation, say this is equation number 2, and this is equation number 1. Solving these two, we can get these two values, W1 and W2. It comes out to be 627 watt and W2 is 1681 watt.